Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is Why You So Envious, and today is Saturday, and we're going to be working on the Elephant 5K challenge. Now, let me give y'all my disclaimer. I had missed a couple of weeks, just life is life, and whatever. But anyway, I was behind, and behind a lot, and so I went in and I cleaned it up, and then life happened again. And so I had been like a week behind her, but somehow I was almost like 3 weeks behind. So I went in and got caught up and then realized that I was still a week behind. So what I'm going to do today is catch up everything. You're going to see me color in. You're going to see me, what am I trying to say? You're going to see me do my, calculations and all that. Because I've got another cruise coming up next week, and so I won't be able to stuff next week until I get back from my cruise. So I want to do that today, and then if I have a chance, I'll stuff Christmas in this video. If I don't, then I'm going to stuff Christmas off camera. I'm revamping my things, y'all, so just bear with me. Let me get all of this caught up. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into February, and I have not crossed out anything. I mean, not February, January. We need to close out January. And I have not crossed out anything. Well, yeah, I did. I did the first week. But I'm going to go in and clean all that up today, and then I'm going to stuff this week. You see, I've got Elephant 5K and I got Christmas, but I may end up doing Christmas off camera just because I don't want it to be too long. All right, so we're going to start with Sunday. And if you don't know Sunday is her Save with Judy, and she does hers. Yeah, sorry, I got a lot of stuff on this table. I'm going to use one of them. I printed 2 copies of the dashboard, and I'm going to use one of them as a tracker for now. But she saves whatever Judy does for the gnomes. She saves $10 for the gnome, and then she takes the rest of the money and puts it in another challenge that she calls extra right behind it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the rubber band off, and I wrote me some notes for the challenge so that I could keep up with what I'm putting where. So Judy had $11. So we're going to put $10 in here. I know y'all probably can't see that because it's on an angle. So she had $10, so that makes a total of $40. So let me find Judy, and this is Judy. And I'm going to take that paper clip off, and we're going to count that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And this is 11 for the extra, but we're going to count this and make sure it's 40. And I really don't want to count all of this, but I am only because I'm so far behind. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. So that's 40. So that is right. Okay, and so we're going to mark out all of, yeah, y'all can see, I'm going to mark out all of the Sundays because they have been done. Okay, I'm all caught up. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take this dollar and we're going to move it to, let me put my tracker back in, y'all. I'm going to take this dollar and move it into the extra. And so I watched Tara's video yesterday, and I wrote down, no, or was it this morning? I think it was today I watched it. Anyway, I wrote it down, and I got all of her numbers just to make sure that I have everything that, all the totals that she has. So we should have a total of 15 in the extra. And when I add today's dollar, that's going to be 15. Okay, so I'm going to count it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So that makes me, I'm caught up with that. So that is all of the Save with Judy. And I also save with Judy on Watercolor Wednesday. And you will see me catch this up for Watercolor Wednesday this week too. So I'm going to mark that out so I know that all of that's caught up. Now we're going to go to No Bucks Given. And I'm going to lift this up. Now, No Bucks Given is, let me see. And I don't even know if I don't think I have that in here. Yes, I do. Let's see. I believe it's this one right here. And I'm trying to leave this open, y'all, so I can get to where I need to go. And I really wanted to watercolor this too, but I'm not. For the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead. But all of this should be marked in after today. Okay, so we're just going to kind of do a marker on this just because I'm trying to catch it up. But like I said, I'm just trying to get everything caught up because I really want to save this $5,000. I haven't decided whether it's going to go to a month ahead, and that's probably where it's going to end up going, is month ahead, because I want to get 3 to 6 months, really 3 to 12 months, but at least 3 months ahead by the end of the year. And so I really want to use this for that, I believe. And the Y was supposed to be the last one that was supposed to be shaded in. And then the everything on here should be shaded in. I mean, everything. She's all the way through. That's why I said I dropped the ball, trying to be a week behind. And just stuff kept happening, and I just didn't get a chance to sit down and do it. So I just made myself sit down and stuff it. And so I said, well, I'll just make a video, you know, when I get a chance or whatever. But our life just kept life. And so this is where we're getting ready to start. So No Bucks Given should be completed. And so now we're going to come back to our January challenge, y'all. And No Bucks Given. And so she saved the letters. You can see the letters are J-A-N-U-A-R. And the Y was supposed to be her last one. And so all of that should be saved. So I think we're going to try to see if I can do yellow. I know yellow usually doesn't come off too well. But we're going to try to use it. Yeah, it's not coming off. But I can see it. You probably can't see it. But I can see it. Okay. All right. So let's get it stuffed. And I got my tracker. And so the No Bucks Given, go back to my list, gets $11 for the end of the month. And so that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 11. So that's $11 going in. And I'm going to have to do something else for trackers eventually. But right now, this is what I'm doing. So this should be $73. And I got $73 right there. And so open it up. And I'm going to buy some of these bills back when I come back off my cruise. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 73. So that's $73, just like the tracker says. Okay. So that's 73. So yeah, I think this is supposed to save at least 5,000, maybe more. So I'm totally excited about that going toward month ahead. All right, y'all. The next thing we have is Hump Day. And so this is Hump Day. This is the tracker for Hump Day. And according to her, we should have 70. We got 28 going in today. And I guess I'd already put this one down. I don't know how I did that, but yeah. This one says 28. So we're going to add that 28 to 42, and that should give us $70. Okay. And so that's this. So that should be 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So that's 28 going in. And so this should be 70. So if this is 28, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70. Okay. Y'all know them twos be messing a sister up. So yeah, I am excited to be doing this. And I said, you know, I might have to let some other things go. Just like I said, I took a pay cut, which is okay. You know, I had to do what I had to do for my family. But my savings challenges are feeling it. All right, y'all. Let me do hump day real quick. Yeah, I printed this twice, and I wanna watercolor the elephants, and I still may watercolor the elephants. One of these is from last year, I think. Was I gonna do that anyway? Okay, this is hump day. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to these. Some of these are paper copies, and I've done them 3 or 4 times. So I'm gonna have to fix some of this. Let me get this. This is going to go. So you can see I got. And this may have been last year's. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this was last year's. And I printed it. And I think I've called myself going to try to do it again. Uh-oh. Where am I at? I want this to come to. We're going to move all of the elephant challenges together. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm dropping stuff. Sorry. I'm just trying to get the elephants together. So all of them will be. And I think what I wanted to do is I wanted to double up on the elephants, but didn't realize, you know, like I said, I took a pay cut, so my finances are feeling it. But it's okay. We still going to save this $5,000 to help us get a month ahead. All right, so that's done. Let me get to the hump day, though. I wanted to fix that. Okay, so that's cheers to the weekend. Yeah, I think this is the hump day. I think I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. And I am. This one. Oh, but that's cheers to the weekend. Okay. So you can see, y'all, I printed this several times. Look, there go hump day. There go hump day again. So I'm going to have to fix this, y'all. I printed some of these way too many times, okay? All right, so this is, let me get the red. And we're going to mark out everything for January, okay? And you can see there's the 70 right there, okay? And I could have swore there was something for the extra. She has this one right here. Okay, that's okay. All right, we're done with that. All right, so we're gonna mark out that's February. Ooh, don't write on that. I almost wrote on that, y'all. Did y'all see that? All right, so we're gonna take hump day out because we've done all of them. We are caught up, okay? All right, now we are on Save the Elephants. And let me mark through this one. Okay, so Save the Elephants gets, nope. So I still haven't understood this extra savings for hump date, but she says 9 of the 12 months share similar Wednesday dates. Match the months and save half the amount or $20 of each month with matching Wednesdays. So I guess this means I'm going to save either half the amount or 20. So she saved 20, so I'm going to do what she does. So for those 9 months, I'm going to save an extra $20. And January was one of those months. And so you can see there's already 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's 20. So that's there. That's an extra savings. Okay. And again, at the end, all of this money is supposed to equal up to $5,000. And that's what I needed to equal up to. All right, y'all. We are on Save the Elephants. And Save the Elephants is going to get $5. And as you can see, here's my $5. And I'm going to throw that in here. And we're going to count this. And Save the Elephants, it says, should have a total of $37. Okay? Okay. So we got 5, 10, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, and 37. All right, so that's 37. So we're going to add 5 to this tracker. And that's going to give us $37. Okay. All right, so we're going to put that with the elephant. And yeah, I want to watercolor them elephants. And I think I'm still going to watercolor the elephants because I don't think I have a gray. Yes, I do. I got a gray marker. Oh, I want to watercolor them. Okay, but we're not going to watercolor them. Let me get a gray marker out of my big stash of markers. And so for y'all who don't know, I do have this big Penny Girl collection of markers. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's like 50 markers in here. Let me see if I got a gray. I'm missing one. I'm missing two. I think this must be one of these. One of these pinks must go in here. That's blue. So it's got to be a blue that I'm missing. Okay, y'all. Because I have some that came. I'm thinking it's this blue. So I'm going to throw it right there. And then I'm missing the purple that goes right here. Oh, y'all know that's making my nerves bad. All right. Anyway, we're going to get this gray from out of here. And we're going to color all our elephants in. And so total, we should have 37. And she made a comment and said specifically, do not go in and combine elephants. Don't do all that. The way she's done it, there is an elephant for each one of these Fridays. So I'm going to look at my tracker. What did I do with it? Here it is. Let me pull my tracker back out, y'all. And there should be an elephant for each one of these numbers. Okay, so that's what we're looking for now. All right, so here is the elephant. And so she said there should be an elephant for, oh yeah, these are, whoa. Okay, so somebody got into my set. Because this is a, oh yeah, this is an ultra fine marker. Let me see if one of these other ones is regular. Okay, this is a regular. Somebody went in and switched these markers out. Ugh, I hate crazy people. All right, y'all, we need a 14. So we're gonna color. Ooh, that's too dark. I don't like that. Ooh, that was way too dark. And it said it was light. This is why I want a watercolor. Okay, y'all. Ooh, this one is fine tip too. Yep, yeah, I don't like it. All right, so I guess we're gonna color our elephants. Y'all know I'm a Delta, so we're gonna color them red. Where's my red marker? We're gonna color them red, okay? All right, so we coloring the elephants red. I was trying to color them gray, but it's not gonna work out for me. And y'all excuse my coloring because I really want to watercolor these. And I think I'm gonna try to figure out how to watercolor them next month. Okay, but all of my elephants are gonna be red. Okay. All right. All right, y'all, that's 14. We need to find 13. So this one is 13. Yeah, that's still a little damp. I'm glad I got all those extras behind there to catch some of this color. Okay. All right. So yeah, all of my elephants are going to be red. And I'm coloring all outside the lines. Lord have mercy. All right, the next one is $5, and she colored, I think, both of these. And she made it a point to tell us, guys, do not start putting numbers together for this. Just color the ones that she's got up here because she's already set aside for them. And so I'm not going to color it all the way through because I don't want to mess them up. But as long as I get the number color, okay? All right, so that is the elephants, the elephant challenge, okay? All right, let's see. Let me put my tracker back in. Oh, that's hump day. Whoa. Okay, where's the hump day tracker? Oh, okay, I know which one this is. This is the one with the extra 20. Okay, this is the hump day. All right. The next thing we're going to save for is what she calls the weekend. Okay. Let me see, did I get all the hump day? I did. Okay, let's get the elephants marked out, and we're going to do another red here. Okay. Now we're on the weekend, okay? And for each weekend in 2026, we're going to save $26, okay? And so I pulled it up. And with this $26 for this week to end up this week, we should have $130. So here is the $26 for that. me count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Okay, this is 26. Going into here, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, that's 130, y'all. All right, so we're going to put that in and call that, this one's going to be done as well. It's in 26 to 104 equals 130. So that's going to be 130. So we got that caught up. And then the last thing, y'all, that we need to do is save the copay. And so I was going to do this separately and put this in my medical and all that. And it may do that after we're done. I may just take the $20 from the copay because each week we're going to do $20 for our copay. So once this is done at the end of the year, I'll take this and move this to my insurance. I've got a entire setup just for insurance, medical, dental, life, all that. I'm going to move this to there. But this is $20. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 5 is 20. Okay, and so that's going to go into my medical. My copay, Save the Copay. And Save the Copay, guys, should have $100 bucks. And I don't know why I didn't put that there. But it should have 100. And if you look at the calendar, it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Did I do the weekend? I didn't do the weekend tracker, but I'm supposed to go in and do it. And y'all, I'm tired of counting. So we just going to throw this in here where I think this is supposed to go. And we're going to call it done because I'm tired of counting. All right, so we're going to put that in here. Okay, and we're going to add 20 to that, and we're going to call that 100. Okay, so that's 100, and that's done. And we're going to do both of those trackers here in just a second. Now, I forgot about this. So Christmas is supposed to get cut short because I need to do my sinking funds. This is the No Bucks Given. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this out for the month. And it's going to need a roll and save to finish it. And then I think I'm going to save $1 for each one of the letters. So we're going to take a 3-sided die. And I know y'all can see that. So the first one is going to be $2. And then the second one is going to be $3. So that's 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is going to get an additional $12. And so I'm going to go ahead and color that in. And we're going to color that in, that in, that in, that in, that in. And I know that's bad coloring, but we're going to take $12 from Christmas because I almost forgot about that, y'all. So that just means I'm going to have to make up for Christmas. Okay, so we're going to take $12 from my Christmas. That's 5, 10, 11, 12. And we're just going to throw that in here. And that's what happens when we forget, but we got to fund it. Okay, so this is going into sinking funds. I decided to do No Bucks Given. She had 2 sets of those calendar pages. And so I'm going to use this one. And I think Tara's doing this too. I didn't know she was doing it until after I started doing it, but that's perfect. Like I said, that just shows you like-minded people trying to save the same money, thought the same way. Because when she told us to go get it, I saw the second one. I was like, oh, well, that would be good for sinking funds. So I'm going to use that for sinking funds. So that's 5, 10, 15. And I'm counting it, y'all. 15. The only reason I'm counting it because this January is done. So 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 28, 31, 32, 33. So that's $33 going into sinking funds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write that on the back. Sinking funds. And that's going to be $33. And today is what, 130? 26. Okay. So this will go into my ding, ding, ding for January. And as you can see, February is in here. We're ready to go. So February is right here. Okay. And we're just going to do it the same way. Okay. We're going to do it the same way. All right. I think that's it. Oh, no. That is not it. Let's get the trackers colored in, because that was one of my biggest things. I said I wanted the trackers to get colored in today. So we're going to the weekend, and then I don't think there's anything for the copay. So we're just going to mark out the copay. So let's find some color. I got plenty of colors over here, y'all. Just figure out what to use. So we're going to do this for the copay, this green for the copay. And I'm going to switch up and get a different color for purple over here. I go purple. Okay, we're going to use the purple just this time for the weekend. Okay, so that's all of January done. And so February is ready to go. I need to do my trackers, though. So let me do the trackers. So see, I got No Bugs Given 2 times. See, I printed stuff twice, y'all. And I don't know why, though. I printed all this stuff twice. This was 76. I meant to do this one. I meant to do the big one. That's what I meant to do. Okay, so we may have to come back and look at this again, because I wanted to do the big one. And I think that might be the big one, but I'm not sure. I'm going to look and see, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to look and see. How much was that? No Bugs Given. Okay, let's just do our trackers, and I'll look at that off camera and see. Because one of these I'm not doing, and I don't remember which one of them it is. One of them, I'm doing them both, but the lower amount, I think I decided to do on that one. So this one has 2 amounts. This one has 46 and 76, and I think I wanted to do the larger amount. So I got to go back and take a look at that. Okay, let me get the rest of these trackers done. This is the weekend, and I think that was, if I'm not mistaken, it was 5 Fridays. It's 5 Fridays, so we're going to do 1 in January, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 for the weekend. And I think that was it, y'all. And I'm going to have to get all of these fixed up, get all of this right. Okay, let me see how much time I got. Oh, yeah, that's 28 minutes. We're done. Okay. All right, y'all. That is it. I'm going to stuff Christmas. Maybe I'll go ahead and do a second video for Christmas. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the Christmas video. See y'all in a second. Bye.